name is Kaylee Frost, and in this video essay I will be critically analysing how animation is used and works within short films. Animation in short film has begun to popularise in this modern period. Like animated features, animation can appeal to everyone of any gender, class and ethnicity. However, animated short films are getting more noticed and taken more seriously with the greater effect it's having on its target audience. Animation can be seen as funny and light-hearted, yet still gets the artist's vision and message across. 21st century animated short films have a greater understanding of our surroundings and what's happening in society, as I will continue to talk about when discussing my chosen short films. Nonetheless, the main comparison that can be talked about is how animated short films can be different from animated features. The theory by Paul Wells is from orthodox to experimentation, in that he defines orthodox as adhering to narrative and stylistic norms, whereas experimentation is deviating from narrative and stylistic forms. But the way we understand animated short films is how it is made, this being some short films having specific continuity, narrative form and unity of style, whereas others use experimentation with non-continuity, interpretive form and a multiplicity of styles. Now I'm going to talk about my first chosen animation and how it works as a short film. This short film, made by college students, tells the story of a closeted boy's first crush. To go viral in one day as an animated short film shows the height of success these films can achieve. The two college students that made the short film described making the short film by thinking through drawings and for the film throwing their ideas together. Their main message was for their target audience and how new things that are now accepted, like same-sex relationships, can be put together in a narrative animation. In a Guardian article written by Jake Nevins, the animation is discussed with the creators of In a Heartbeat. They talk about how the short film was financed by a Kickstarter campaign to raise money for the project, and discusses how huge animation film companies like Pixar can be influenced by short films to use more diverse subjects in their features, for example, gay characters. This animated short shows strong messages and uses a light-hearted animated heart character to show vulnerability yet be relatable to its audience by finishing with acceptance from both characters. For my last chosen animated short film, I will be analysing Pixar's Bao. Bao is about a Chinese mother whose homemade dumpling magically turns into a baby boy, as quoted by an insider video. It became viral and highly popularized by the short being played before the new Pixar film, The Incredibles 2. Now to show you the creator.
The inspiration behind Bao just came from my own personal life. I grew up in Toronto, Canada, and that's where the short takes place as well. I lived in the Chinese community there, and as a child, my parents and I would go shopping at Chinatown for groceries. We'd eat dim sum, like a lot of Cantonese food. Bao means a couple different things in Mandarin. You can say them different ways. So bao means steam bun, those little white steam buns that you eat. And if you say it another way, bao, it means treasure or something precious. And then if you say it another way, bao, it means to hug. This short means all of those things. It means steam bun, it means precious treasure, it means to hug and to hold forever.
This shows how the director has used her own culture and heritage with what the word bao represents, by also incorporating the food with the other meaning of hugs and family within the mother character. The creator, being a story artist at the Pixar Studios, also worked on many other Pixar features. Nonetheless, she was also the first woman to direct a Pixar short film. The artist herself makes the short animation relatable by the characters based on her own mother and grandma. The short film begins to intensify as the dumpling starts to grow up. At the end, we see the metaphor that the dumpling is in fact representing her own son, yet leaves the audience with a heartfelt feeling of family and love reuniting, and that's why it's successful.